by avoiding that, you have lowered the fuel costs that go through the ECA, and everybody benefits from that reduction. And that shows up in the ECA to the extent that that's a lower number. But for the net metered customers, reducing that load, it would have been the higher number. So instead of having a unit that's, called on that's $35 a megawatt hour to run, you're able to run one that's $33. That $2 difference is a benefit to the system that is not captured anywhere and attributed to anybody. So it's like you've got two sides of the ledger. You've added up all the costs from the net metered customers as through their allocation, but you didn't recognize that there was that $2 benefit that reduced, $2 per megawatt hour benefit in reduced costs. That difference isn't captured anymore. It's like a negative that would be associated. It's a negative cost for the net metered customers. They've provided this benefit to the rest of the system by lowering the fuel cost to everybody. It is exactly this kind of discussion that was missing from the company's case. Yes. There should have been a full-blown discussion of the costs on net metered customers and the potential benefits. I state in my testimony, not every one of those categories is necessarily of substantial benefit. It was that discussion that was not present in this case. That would form a basis for a net metered rate, and it is not. It's just not here. It is absent from this record.
So what? I guess to kind of sum up, you're not philosophically opposed to a separate rate for, okay.
As I stated in my testimony.
And the fact that you don't believe there's a justified, just and reasonable rate presented here, where's that leave us?
Good question, right?
I feel like the only option that is available to the commission is to reject the rate that has been proposed.
Yes.
Nobody else has proposed a rate that is supported or demonstrated to be non-discriminatory. I think the commission has no other choice but to leave the net metered customers rate the same as the regular residential rate.
Oh my God, yes!
Okay, so